This video will show you how to complete a lobster trip in the Maritimes areas in Jobel. From the trip register, start by clicking the Add Trip button. A standard trip consists of 5 pages. Depending on your activity, additional forms may appear for interactions with species at risk or marine mammals and lost gear declarations. Page 1 is dedicated to general information, which are pre-filed based on your settings. Each new trip automatically generates a new unique logbook ID made of 6 capital letters. It is the name of your trip. To update your crew register, use the Add or Remove Crewman buttons. These changes only apply to this specific trip. On this page, information is automatically saved based on your settings. Check and complete the information and click on Next. Page 2 is dedicated to departures. Enter your departure date and time. That is the time when you leave the dock. Use the automatic clock for the current time or the calendar and dial to set it manually. Once filled, click on the blue Next button. Page 3 is dedicated to fishing effort. This page captures your activity on the water. The effort begins when you start hauling your traps. Use the automatic clock for the current time or the calendar and dial to set it manually. Your gear is pre-filed based on your settings and specify the number of traps. Then enter your estimated kept weight of lobsters in pounds or kilos. Jobel handles the conversion automatically based on your preferences. If you have other authorized species in your trap, use the Add Catch button to select the species from the drop-down menu. Then enter the estimated kept weight for that species. You can report as many catches as necessary. Effort ends when you finish hauling your traps. Use the automatic clock for the current time or the calendar and dial to set it manually. For LFAs 27 through 38, the lobster grid is pre-filed based on your settings. Indicate if you had any interactions with marine mammal species at risk or lost gear. If you select Yes, the required forms will be added to your trips. Click on Next at the bottom of the page. If a field is missed, it will turn red with an error message. You must correct it before moving to the next page. Page 4 is dedicated to the baits used during your trip. Your primary bait is automatically entered based on your settings. Enter the weight used and select its condition from the drop-down menu. If you are using a second type of bait, report it by clicking the Add Bait button and fill in the required information. If you added a second bait by mistake, you can remove it by clicking Remove Bait 2 and click on Next. Page 5 is dedicated to personal use and your arrival details. Any catch kept on board that is not sold to a registered buyer must be declared here. Click the Add Personal Consumption and fill in the required information: species, estimated weight, and foreseen usage. You can report as many personal use catches as necessary. In the Arrival section, enter the date and time for the start of your landing. You may enter a future time depending on your distance from the wharf. Your arrival port is pre-filed from your settings. Click on the Review button at the bottom of the page. This will take you to the trip data page, which summarizes all the information you have entered. This is your chance to verify everything before it's finalized. If you spot an error, click Edit Trip at the bottom of the page. You will be redirected to page 1. Navigate to the page that needs correcting. For example, the estimated kept weight in page 3. Make the change and click Next until you reach the final page of your trip, and press Review once more to confirm that the correction has been updated. When everything looks correct, press Close Trip and confirm with OK. Your trip will now appear in the closed section. As soon as you have a stable internet connection, tap Send and send trip to DFO. Your trip will now appear in the Sent section. To double check, click View next to your logbook ID. The transmission log at the bottom will show all tracks in green once successfully transmitted. From here, you can also print your crew registry or landing receipts. Click Return to Trip Register to finish. For more help, visit jobhelp.ca/easy.